What's up, guys? It's 410 to all our viewers and followers. Yesterday on Facebook, I put out a status that was like, if you have any questions that you'd like answered from us, you can inbox them to me or comment. And most of the people inboxed because it was kind of a, I don't know, I guess it was more of a confidential thing. So that's how I'll keep it. I'm not going to say any names of anybody who asked us questions. I'll just pretty much read the questions off. But before I get into that, we just got back from the workshop at the Urban Music Summit. Jay, you want to...
Shouts out to Adam Gould for that, by the way, and everyone that participated. We got to meet Joran Bombay, who discovered Classified and created the whole Halifax scene, so that was neat. Basically, we just touched down on a couple subjects like marketing and audio production, video production. What else was there?
There was how to get yourself out there to create your own logo, but you know, that's information that we gotta worry about, not you guys. But anyway, we just wanted to let you know that how serious we actually take this stuff, and it was awesome to meet Joran Bombay. I mean, he's after meeting him today, I mean, this was my first time ever meeting him. He's like turned into one of my idols, man. He had a real inspirational story. Shouts out to Fact, Monarch, Broken Coast Records. I'll get into other shout outs later, but right now I'll get going with these question and answers. Some of them are kind of funny, but some of them have been taken quite seriously also. So I got a question. Actually, this one was directed towards Young Jay. With how far you guys are in the music industry right now, would you consider having a girlfriend? I think somebody likes you.
Yeah, that's kind of iffy because I gotta divide my time up, right, between music, my friends, work, and school, of course. So like, it depends if I like the girl a lot, or it's just kind of, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, cool, good. The next one was directed towards me. I'm just trying to find the exact question so I can read it perfectly and not fuck up the question. How did you get your start? Was this guy's like 5 questions in one. How did you get your start? Well, I started off actually. I'm really not. I really share my story in my song, so I guess I'll share it to you now. I got caught up in some legal bullshit, and I ended up doing a year of house arrest. And Jay was online, and I saw him. He had one of his songs he did back then, and I was always a hip hop fan when I was young. You know, I also really liked metal. So I sent him a message saying, "Man, that was real sick. Like that was a good song. I'm proud of you for what you're doing and stuff." We got talking, and then he came over, and then a week later, I bought my own home studio, and like, oh man, that's just where it started for me. What about you?
For me, actually, one of my buddies, he used to freestyle a lot, just like around the house or whatever, and I was kind of interested. I was like, okay, I'm gonna start doing this. This looks cool. I never ever thought I would pick up a pen and start writing. But anyways, I got to freestyling a little bit. Me and him would just throw on beats and just kick it or whatever. And eventually, I was like, okay, well, if this is what I can do freestyling, I wonder what I can do writing. So you know, I picked up a pen, I wrote every day, and I was like, wow, I really like this. But eventually, I felt it in me. I got this passion. It felt so weird. I just fell in love with hip hop completely, and I just went from there. That's pretty much it.
Word. Do you want to read the next part?
What would you credit as being your breakthrough moment?
Well, when we released our album, that was huge, but that was not too long ago, and we were always, we always had a nice buzz around the Maritimes and around Canada, even parts of the States. But what would you call your breakthrough moment? I guess when 410 broke up, it was a bit of drama. We actually broke up twice, and then we lost a lot of our buzz. But when we got back together, and when we released, we actually released "Hungry," our more unprofessional video that we released probably 3 months ago.
I'd say 2, 3.
Yeah, during the summer. Yeah. We got a nice buzz through that. So I guess that was our breakthrough moment for being local icons, if you want to call it. Now I don't know if I'm using the right word, but other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, it was it was an unprofessional video, but I think people seen that and like they're like, okay, these guys are serious. These guys really want to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Another question: did you enjoy doing metal, and how does it compare to what you do now? This is another huge thing I really wanted to talk about, because a lot of my fans used to go to my metal shows where I'd be screaming on the mic. You know what I mean? Growing up, man, it was I liked both 50 Cent. Like, this is just, you know, figure of speech. I could listen to 50 Cent and then Iron Maiden to LL Cool J to Motorhead. You know what I mean? That was just how I grew up, man. I'm a musician, I'm an artist, and I respect all kinds of music, and I can get a different vibe off all kinds of music, and you know, and still today, man, you know, I've gotten more into different kind of core genres of metal, but besides that, I mean, it's yeah, it's awesome. But how does it compare to what I do now? It doesn't compare, because with a band, don't get me wrong, I miss being in Mayerthorpe was my old band. I miss being in it more than anything. But a 5-person band is so hard to work with, and I almost lost one of my best friends from childhood just because business and friendship are two totally different things, and some people can't split those two. Me and Jay just kind of have the thing that, you know, once we got paid for our first show, it was like, okay, this is us now, this is a business. And if I got a problem with you in business, that doesn't mean I got a problem with you for a friendship. But to finish off this guy's question, it says, where is most of your time and effort committed? Right now, man, I got so much stuff on the go. I run a studio. I do promotion. Like I run, say, shows or dances or anything like that, you know, just to get the community together and have some fun. Because big shouts out to Broken Coast on this. I'm going to quote you, because we really do have a broken coast. Nobody really does anything anymore that's fun or anything like that. So I guess I just try and give back. Another person said, how do I become as sexy as you? That's impossible.
Don't bother trying.
Don't bother trying. I'm gonna head back to my inbox now, because that's where most of the questions are. What made you decide to jump into the Canadian hip hop ring is the first part.
Okay. Jump into the Canadian hip hop ring. I guess just I don't know. Canadian hip hop, it's really growing. You know what I mean? It's definitely nothing like it used to be. It's grown so much over the years, and just like everyone's doing it now. Everyone all over Canada. Like Halifax has got a scene. Like Toronto's where it's at though. Toronto is like the Canadian hip hop capital. But I have so much passion for music. I just love what I do. I love recording songs. I love being in the studio. I love writing it. I love giving it to people and getting them to tell me what they think. I love performing live. Like, I love it all. I just, in conclusion, I just love what I do, you know?
What made me jump into the Canadian hip hop ring was actually because none of my friends did it. No one else did it, and I had, you know, I'm not a person to talk about a sob story, but you know, I had a tough time. Well, we all have tough times, but you know, I had a tough time during a certain part of my life, and I found when I wrote it, it just really got out. And then when I started rapping, Jay, and Cryptic actually, who's no longer really a rapper, but Jay, you know, they were all telling me, man, you got mean potential and everything like that. And I guess 2.5 years later, look at me now, and I'm just so happy with where I'm at. But one thing I wanted to talk about, I have so many people asking me what 410 means. I'm finally ready to release it. We talked about it a lot, and
it means a couple different things actually. He's gonna elaborate on that, but there's a couple different, like, what would you call them?
A couple different parts to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's some parts that I won't share about it, but it means so much. But like our like, you know, our title, our label, our logo, what that stands for is for the ends near. You can take that in whatever way you want. That'll mean 5 different things right now that I could talk about, but to not talk your head off all day, I'll just say, you know, I guess for the ends near of the hip hop downfall, I guess, because right now it's just so run over by top 40s and the industry people just trying to get huge, because that's what the popularity, that's what the people demand, you know what I mean?
Basically the new school music, which is like more clubbish, really bubblegum rap, you know what I mean? Fucking money, drugs, fucking cars, clothes, all that bullshit. That's not what hip hop is about. So we kind of say like before the end is near of all that bullshit, there's gonna be a new hip hop, a new revolution of hip hop, basically.
Word. Another huge couple announcements. We've been working with a singer lately, and I'm not ready to release her name because I'd like to keep that on the down low, you know, kind of connections I got and shit like that. But we just signed a producer. He goes by Big D. He's local, and he's unbelievably sick, man. You know, he just learns 2 years. He's been only doing it for like 2 years off and on, so like big ups to him, and we'll have some fun with him. He's also going to be our sound guy, so you know, we'll I'm sure you'll get to meet him around local shows and shit. But I want to say thank you so much for the feedback we got on our Till the End video. That was just fucking unreal, man. That was amazing.
Shouts out to Chris Simpson for that too.
Yeah, we got top 36 top 36 favorited in Canada. I think it was, we reached number 58 top rated, and then top 98 most discussed.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, that was a dream come true, man. That was crazy. And we're only gonna do bigger things on the next video, you know what I mean? One thing that I want to use this for is when we do our next video, I'm not gonna say the song it's for yet, but pretty much we're gonna have as many people invited out as it can be. It's gonna be a fucking party, pretty much, man. And we're just gonna be filming the video, you know, like a bunch of people behind us, just showing people what the East Coast is all about, because you know, Halifax is wherever it's at right now, but like, fuck that, man. You know, we're shooting for the stars. We are shooting for the stars. Another question was, what's your goals? Well, my goal is to shoot as high as I can and keep it real while I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Real recognize real, and that's always gonna be how it is for me. You know what I mean? I'll always keep my style. I'll always keep my beliefs. I'll always keep my flow. You know, everything like that. And you know, I think Young Jay is actually more touchy on that subject than I am, because you know, he's the one who told me all about you know, we'll never be sellouts, we'll never do this and that, because you know, it's 410 till the end, and 410 does it is our saying. You know what I mean? Because that's just how it is. Another huge thing, man, is, you know, we take this shit so seriously. We put so much pride in everything we do, because this is my life. This is what puts food on my table. And same for Young Jay, man. Like, we work all day at this shit. You know, whether it's networking, promoting, recording, mastering, mixing. Well, we don't master our own shit, but you know, doing everything like that. It's just, you know, it takes a lot of money and time and dedication and ambition persistence to get where we're at. And so don't just think you can pick up a pen and do it, man, because it's hard, bro. And don't, like, if you got the dream and you got the drive, fuck, man, you can do it. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, huge shout out, the utmost respect of a shout out from the 410 right now goes to North Face the Ace. He's a rapper who's been around longer than I have, and he just started working with us. You know, we got a couple tracks lined up, a couple beats. He'll definitely be featured on our next album, and he was in our video in the back holding the pit bulls, mean mugging the camera, you know what I mean? He's a good friend of ours, and yeah, so you guys all know that, you know, we don't work with many local artists, but he is one that is with the team, man, and you know, he's doing his own thing sick too. You know, he just dropped a video. Shouts out to a dude I actually got the pleasure of talking to without business involved for the first time today. Actually, there was business involved, but I mean, I got to meet the kid, and you know, he's a good dude. PSL. He just released his first music video today, actually, being October 13th. And yeah, so we're gonna be doing some work with him. He's a sick R&B singer. Like I said, we got our singer. Huge shout out to Adam Gould. Thank you so much for you know, what you taught us today, and connections you got down to talk to us, and thank you for sharing your knowledge with the urban music scene in New Brunswick, because it's fucking lacking, man. It's lacking hard, dude. You got any shout outs, bro?
Definitely a big shout out to Mac Biz.
Yeah, I forgot, man. I can't believe that shit.
Mac Biz, man.
Yeah, like if you look at all our artwork, all of our artwork, and everybody says how dope it is, how dope our shirts are, our logo, everything like that. That is all thanks to that man right there. So if you're looking for anybody for promotional stuff, he's cheap, good prices, rich type designs. Mac Biz. He just released his album, The White Road. I can't even put it into words, man. This album is off this planet, to speak it lightly. You know, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, shouts out to him. Shouts out to Chris Simpson for helping us out so much, man. Really appreciate that. And MDB. And you know what? This time I think we've covered every artist, you know, that I feel deserves a shout out. So yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We're going to be doing these more often and not, you know what I mean? The questions were really cool. We got some cool questions, but I mean, we don't have time to answer every single one of them. But I just picked and chose the best ones that were the most interesting, you know what I mean? That maybe you guys could learn something about us. But you'll catch us at a local venue. Hip Hop is Back is released for $10. Sick. The feedback we've been getting on it is unreal, crazy. I've never felt more amazing about something I've created in my lifetime, you know. We got shirts coming up for sale. Pretty much, man, 410's logo is just going to be absolutely everywhere. We're going to slaughter this place with shirts, hoodies, tank tops,
stickers, you name it.
Stickers, you name it, baby.
And you're gonna see our name.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, for sure. And like I said, huge shout out to North Face, Adam Gould, Mac Biz, MDB, all the other artists that are holding up a respectable hustle right now. And yeah, man, like we always say, 410
does it.
Word, peace.
This your hip hop, we write and bring hype. This life is real nice. This your hip hop. When it's on, we get it in. Come on. This your hip hop, we write and bring hype. This life is real nice. This your hip hop. When it's on, we get it in. Come on. This your hip hop.